You're in the middle of a conversation, nodding along, but something feels off. Their words say one thing, yet their eyes, posture, or that tiny pause tells a different story. You smile anyway, pretending you didn't notice. Later, alone, the questions linger. What were they really thinking? Did I miss the truth right in front of me? Why do I always feel one step behind? That quiet unease stays with you. It shows up in friendships that feel surface level, dates where you can't tell if they're interested, meetings where you sense tension but can't name it. You replay moments in your head, wondering why other people seem to just get others while you're left guessing. The self-doubt creeps in. Maybe I'm not perceptive enough. Maybe I'm missing something everyone else sees. This struggle runs deeper than social skills. It touches how your brain is wired to understand other minds, and how protective patterns can quietly dim that ability.
But here's the gentle truth. You are not broken. Your difficulty reading people is often an intelligent adaptation, not a flaw. And with the right understanding, you can quietly sharpen this natural capacity without forcing it. Your brain constantly simulates other minds through theory of mind. Networks in the prefrontal cortex, temporoparietal junction, and mirror neurons let you infer thoughts and feelings by internally echoing what you observe. These systems pick up microsignals, fleeting expressions, posture shifts, vocal changes automatically. Imagine the other person as an iceberg. Words and visible behavior are only the tip. The deeper mass reveals itself through subtle ripples, clusters of cues, baseline deviations, and unguarded micro-moments. Stress or past hurts can add mental noise, making those ripples harder to read. Your brain conserves energy by guessing instead of observing closely. When you learn to notice those ripples with calm awareness, confusion gives way to quiet clarity. Practical framework. 4 principles that enable instant reading. These principles work with your brain's natural systems instead of against them. Principle 1. Establish the baseline. What to do? Spend the first 30 to 60 seconds simply noticing their normal posture, speaking rhythm, eye contact, and energy. No analysis yet. Why it works? Your brain builds predictive models. A clear baseline makes deviations trigger your attention networks more effectively. Real life example: your usually expressive partner speaks in clipped sentences and avoids eye contact one evening. The contrast against their baseline immediately flags that something feels heavy.
Principle 2. Seek clusters, not single signals. What to do? Wait for 2 to 3 cues to align before interpreting. Posture plus facial change plus tone. Why it works? The brain integrates multisensory information more reliably in clusters, reducing false alarms from the limbic system's threat bias. Real life example? A friend says they're totally fine, but their arms are crossed, feet point away, and their smile doesn't reach their eyes. The cluster reveals hidden discomfort. Principle 3. Catch the micro moments. What to do? Notice brief flashes, under half a second, around the eyes and forehead, especially after key statements. Why it works? Micro expressions bypass conscious control and arise directly from limbic areas. Focused attention strengthens the link between visual processing and emotional recognition circuit resources. Real life example? You mention a shared commitment. Their eyebrows flicker upward in surprise or fear for a split second before they recover with, "Sounds good." That flash exposes unspoken doubt. Principle 4. Create a gentle test window. What to do? After their reply, hold warm silence for 2 to 3 seconds and watch what emerges. Why it works? Silence lowers performance pressure, allowing automatic signals to surface, while your theory of mind networks register them clearly. Real life example? A coworker insists everything is on track. In the pause, they swallow hard and touch their collar. The leak points to anxiety they weren't voicing.
The 3 instant psychology hacks. Once the principles feel natural, these hacks become effortless. Hack 1. The feet reveal. Feet often point toward true interest or away from discomfort because they're less consciously controlled. Hack 2. The eye crinkle check. Genuine positive emotion typically engages the muscles around the eyes. Hack 3. The congruence scan. When words and body disagree, the body usually reveals more. Everything ties into one calm mental model. You are learning to read the weather of a person. You don't fight the sky. You observe the clouds, the wind, the pressure shifts. With time, your brain's predictions become sharper and more intuitive. You feel less anxious in conversations, more grounded, more connected to that quiet knowing you've always carried. You don't need perfect perception. You only need to see a little more clearly today than yesterday. In that soft expansion, trust grows, misunderstandings ease, and relationships feel more real. People are always communicating who they are, not always with words, but always with their whole being. Now, you're learning how to truly witness it. Take a slow breath. The next conversation is not a test. It's a quiet invitation to see. And that is more than enough.